well, sort of related to the tainted elementals thing, is they do a poison bolt, obviously randomly on the raid. Are people remembering to cleanse that? Who can cleanse? And I don't know if the shamans are keeping down poison totem or if it's not worth it in that case.
I'm cleansing if they're in range of me or anywhere near me.
I'm just saying because overall I have like 40 cleanses versus you're the next highest Hydro at 15.
Yeah, I'm prioritizing staying near Mags and trying to be near as close to Garen as I can be, and it's I'm not near a lot of the what needs to be cleansed, unfortunately, a lot of the time, because there's not a lot of DPS near me most of the time.
Yep, I'm just like it does actually a considerable amount of damage, so it is actually important to keep in mind cleansing it.
Yep. Yep.
Not to you specifically. There are other people besides you in the raid who can depoison. So.
And honestly, I'm not because it shifts me out of Boomkin.
Nope.
Yeah, you'll go
just to keep in mind.
Yeah, that
Just
is
so that you know.
realistically, in all honesty, it's just basically going to be the two of you and Hub Above are the only three people who are going to be able to do it consistently. Because even for Lay, I mean, Lay can keep a totem down, but it's only going to hit Garen. Like, I'm not anywhere near it. I doubt Hydra's going to be anywhere near it. I doubt you're going to be anywhere near it. So, I mean, it's basically like him, and he might even not be near it at that point. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it might be worthwhile for, like, Lixie to keep one down because all the melee are technically together, but I don't know if that actually works out for you or not, Cal.
What's poison? Water?
Yeah.
Poisonous water.
Yeah, I'll throw it down.
Yeah, that's at least one that we can do. Yeah. Other than that, basically just
It just sticks in my mind because there was a point where I was not in range to cleanse Schniz, so I was literally spam healing him, and it was doing more damage than my Flash of Light was healing. So it's not a gentle poison. I mean, it's not like the spiders and Nax, but...
But it is worth noting.
Also, when Elemental starts coming through, because you're picking up Tainted Core and whatnot, try and focus the ones that's spawning, because otherwise we're always going to be behind. Like, DPS in the middle can help with the ones that's close, but we cannot help with the ones that's further out. So to catch up, we need to start killing the ones further out, rather than focusing the ones that's close.
yeah. Play it like DDR. If you get behind, don't try to catch up. Just skip to where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly, and then the middle can clear the rest, but otherwise we're all kind of shooting the same thing.
It does become at a point where the hunters are just kind of softening them up for the people in the middle to kill them.
But I think that's still better than trying to finish them off and then having a bunch with full health coming up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if it gets to that, yeah, because the thing is, eventually, like, if other DPS can clear the ones behind, then the hunters can take care of the ones up ahead. The biggest problem is that if we reach a point where our pets die, that's where we start to get backed up. Because once our pets are down, like, because I can throw my pet on one and DPS down two other ones, and just between kill commands and pet attacks, it'll take down the third one. So, like, that's a third of our ability to remove elementals gone as soon as our pet drops.
And that's
then the
from
other
Tainted Core, I guess, thing that drops.
Mm-hmm. That or lightning damage. If they happen to get some like lightning damage, a little tickle here, a little tick there. They just get tickled to death. Huh. Anybody got one stack of bread I can get off of them? Feel like
I
we
do.
probably have bread floating in the raid. No one asked for a table, but I missed it. I was on my main, and now I'm not, and now I'm sad. I have lots of bread though.
But
I have 80 bread. I have the bread king.
I was gonna say now you should have happy bread.
Okay, let's see. Gunthor needs Int and Fort, and no, that's actually it. Actually, Gunthor
Now
needs
we
Int
need
and...
kings too.
Ah, he does need kings.
He'll get it in just a moment. I'm just eating my food.
No worries. I figure Pally buffs. I'm just like, man, Pally's will buff before we pull. And Jensen needs food, and Lixie needs food, and Finwild and Kelsey need potions.
Yeah, I'll
Thanks.
probably pull.
No problem, no problem. Hyder, are you good?
Yep. Actually, no. Yes, I will be in just a second. I need to flask. There we go. I'm good.
No problem, no problem. Alright, put up a timer.
Hey, look, it's not Scar.
That's weird.
Must be bug.
Scuffed pole.
Glad you don't die. Ah, I did it before I said it.
Trying to keep my totems centered, Kieran, as much as I can, so just keep that in mind.
Naga and Tainted coming up.
Sun Triangle. South side.
Okay.
And dead.
I can bres him.
Yeah, we need rest.
Yeah, pick up, no, Schnizzes is down. Alright, get Finn up.
You want me to get somebody else up or hold it?
Cowart will give it to Wild.
Pick up Schniz.
Got it.
Bessie.
And then Naga coming up. I'm from north.
South side again.
Watch out if you're next to Garen. They're coming from north. Garen.
I didn't get it. There.
Would it be possible to get Flumin up?
Not yet.
3 minutes.
Stay away from it.
South again.
Naga from north.
Sam, it's on you.
Strider.
Strider in the middle.
I'm like completely out of mana. I got nothing left over here on north.
Melee Sulfured. Garen's dead.
Alright, that's a wipe. Get to recovery.
Yeah, if even one melee dies, we just instantly can't catch up with the Elise.
I mean, if one anything dies, we end up in trouble.
That was
We
like
have-
three that died early here. Or...
Yeah,
I think it was a really bad cleave as it got picked up.
Yeah, it spun cleavage isn't fun.
Ithana is DI'd if you guys are in range for dying appropriately.
What happened with Finn? Was that just a tainted core?
That was a poison bolt from the tainted dude. And I think I got tagged by lightning right before.
Oh.
And then I ran over to kind of cover that side for a bit.
We were definitely way too many running out for the tainted core, so maybe if anybody runs out, just yell out that you're running out there. I think we were like 4 people running out.
I would just like to say I looked at some other people's kills. They seem to have one healer going with one hunter each to assist.
That's how we have it set up.
So why do you have 4 people running out? to
No,
get
this
the
was
tainted
2 for the tainted core to pick it up. Yeah, you can say maybe no DPS should run out at all. That's
Well,
also fair.
it's because Finn died, and he was just sitting down there. But yeah, you're right. I mean, only need one of us. There's 2 of us doing it.
I mean, ideally, instead of having all the DPS run out to try to help with the tainted, if the hunter can just go straight to the tainted and have the DPS cover the elementals coming through, that might be better.
Yeah, I think I was.
I'm not.
They got ran out.
Then I guess the answer. I mean, I'm just saying that Finn died, so we had to do something. You guys are saying when Finn doesn't die.
Right. We're building the strategy around Finn not die.
Yeah,
I know. Me too.
I mean, it's just my mistake, I guess. I ran out to help with the core transfer stuff, and I think that's right. But Tess is saying that I should not run out because there's already a healer to transfer it over, and I should just be next to a pillar if that's needed.
Yeah, ideally. I mean, obviously, as things go wrong in the fight, we have to adapt to them, but ideally, yeah. Also, might have to adjust a little bit.
I'm guessing the heal assignments for the particular hunters are if you are in their quadrant for in the visual note, then that's who you're healing.
Just that was how I've been doing it.
I've been sticking to the center because my chain heal can bounce the melee when they get hit.
I mean, ideally, the way we want to do this is we want to have the hunter go kill the elemental, pick up the core. The healer that's on that section should run up and pick up the core at the top of the stairs, and either the hunter can run to the center, or if there's DPS or another healer in the center that's near a pylon, we can just toss it to them.
I've been trying to just hang around an active pylon as much as I can, especially when the tainted cores are coming up, so I'm convenient.
Yeah, I mean it's a strategy that requires us to be adaptive, unfortunately, which means that you can't just be like, oh, we'll just do this one thing, right? But that's honestly the best way to do it, is just to have everybody kind of just be aware of the strategy and adjust as necessary. Okay, where are we at? Still buffing.
Yeah, not everyone's here yet.
Got it. Unfortunate. And then just to make sure we're all covering the right section, hunters, come with me for a moment. Basically, up from that rock to about here, about halfway through this section, everything should be Langy, and then from the flare over to the second flag past this point should be Finn. Alright? So from the flare to this flag, right there, should be Finn.
The flare went away. Where was the flare? And I'll put a smoke on it.
Halfway between Moon and this flag. Yep, from that flare to this flare, that's Finn's section. So this flag right here, over by where circle is, from there over to the next flag, and about halfway over is where Kasul, this is where you should be, up to about there. So this flag right here, where circle is, to the other flag, and then like basically we're splitting this step here, and then from here over is where I'm taking. So I feel like we're kind of like shuffling a little bit more than we need to.
Can I
Phase
get
1 and
Mike?
Phase 3.
Okay. Everybody's ready? You got your mic? Test has his mic. Alright. Full timer going up. Hunter's roll misdirects on Garen.
Garen, considering range, you should put up Devo because I'm not staying close enough to you.
Okay.
Naga and Tainted in town.
Naga North. Tainted North.
TPS didn't stay middle.
Southeast.
I'm dead.
Strider.
But it's down.
I'm on it.
Kelsey, can you run to the... I'm by the thing.
Throw it to Love Monkey.
Oh, shit. I did not just throw it to you.
You can't. I'm dead.
Fu-
I'm alive. Throw it to me now.
Somebody was not in range.
Naga south.
Got it.
Strider middle.
Watch her cleave.
Watch out middle. The Strider's on Garen.
Yeah, he got it with his taunt.
Okay, melee can't touch that then.
Gotta burn it down.
I got it.
We can be behind on Nagas.
Oh, tainted up north.
Hydra, stay on corner. You need to heal.
Yep.
No, you need to go all the way out. You need to heal.
Naga northwest.
Strider. Back to Garen.
Naga's coming for Garen, I think, again. Yeah.
Got Strider.
Nessa
Or the
catch.
Strider
Nope. Can't catch.
Am
I got
I in
pulled with him all
range?
the way down
There we
here.
go.
Okay, somebody come in range.
Toss it to me.
Dead.
Okay, no tank for
Or
late.
LOS. Okay, I'm
Elites are
going
running
up.
free. There's no. Okay. Says him, I guess.
Can you? Shit, I got panicked.
It's alright. No need to panic.
Can you reach me?
Nope. Just out of range.
Okay.
Hydra has a
We're-
Naga.
Oh, I'm in range.
Nice. And
Sweet.
there's another one north. God damn it.
I'll be coming with you.
Okay, there's like 3 elites
Yeah.
on Shiniz now.
No, this is already a wipe. We've got like 8 people dead.
I don't know. I think we got it. This was a wipe a minute ago.
So on that run, Hydra, you need to stay out at the edge of the stairs, not run to the pillars, and you need to heal Mag, and then Nessie can stay near the pillar. There's no reason for Nessie to run
Hey,
away.
Cal, no, we're not doing that.
I thought that was the plan we just made.
Sorry. For me to stand on the edge?
Stay for each
Yeah.
hunter.
I stay for him. I do. I was watching his health, but anyway, we can talk about it offline. But
he died because there was no healer on him when the Tainted Core spawns.
yep. So did Garen.
So did a lot.
Garen also got feared to the fuck all of nowhere and out of everyone's range.
Yeah, the
I
Strider
mean, honestly, it might
situation.
make more sense to put a priest on it in the first place, just because, I mean, why have the tree running around? Like, why not just have the tree planted hot with the rest of the group? Because then you
We only
got.
have 3. I would. Means a paladin would have to do it then.
I mean, that would
At least for
be
one.
the alternative. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense than a shaman.
Well, Hub is supposed to be on Garen, so. And I know Hydra's having to keep Hots up on Garen too, which is part of why it's hard for him to run back and forth as a tree anyway. So why don't I kind of switch spots with you, Hydro? And you could back up Helor, but you really just kind of stand in between where Melange and Finn are and get to Hot the whole raid, because it'll put you a lot more central.
Yeah, and I can also hit cleanses as well.
Yeah, which actually makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
Let's try that out.
Who made it over the edge? Because Finn's NG stuff actually worked and I got rezzed.
I'm on the edge.
I'll grab you in a sec. I just can't see all your dead bodies, people.
I'm around to the right.
One thing to note here, when you've got the core, you should already have a plan of who you're going to throw it to, and people should already be moving into a spot where they are ready to be thrown to before the Tainted Elemental is dead. There's so much wasted DPS sitting there like, can someone come over and move to me, please? Who's here? Who can, like, get to me? I can't reach you. Like, that shit should be done before the Elemental even dies.
Yeah, ideally, ideally, once the call out comes out that you know it's like north, you know it's south, you know it's whatever it is, whatever healer's assigned on that end to be watching, that hunter should try to move into position at the top of the ramp. So the hunter picks it up, throws it to the healer can throw it to, if there's a convenient target nearby on one of the pylons, which will probably be either Hubba, Hydro,
don't run in.
or Lay. Then they should be passing it to that healer, because the healer should just try to post up near the pylons.
Yep.
So
yeah, if I can, I will be near a pylon and ready for it.
One to the top of the stairs, one to the pylon.
Right, and it should be Hunter to their quadrant healer to one of the tank healers that's near one of the pylons in the center.
Yep. And if you're that quadrant healer, you should be putting yourself in a position to be ready to be thrown to.
Mm-hmm.
The elementals were completely out of control that fight because there was a lot of downtime.
Yeah, because I mean, ultimately, like if you're assigned to your quadrant, like I mean, whatever quadrant you're in, if your hunter's going down to go and pick up a tainted core, if they're DPSing, typically the fastest path to get to your elemental is going to require you to go down the ramp, because you can't run along the upper edge until you get into range. You're just wasting DPS time. So you're just basically going to beeline straight in, which means if you're healing your hunter, which that's when your hunter's going to need healing, you're going to have to be at the top anyway. So just position yourself and be ready for the core. The only tricky ones are going to be passing. Like the first one's the easiest, because no matter which side it comes up, there's a pylon nearby to hit. The tricky thing is going to be probably on the third and fourth ones, when we have to not only pass it one to the top and one to the pylon, but one to the top, one to the pylon, one more to the pylon that's actually active, possibly two more to the pylon if it's all the way across. But until we get to that point, it should be simple.
Just make sure you never throw the tainted core to Garen, please.
Or question.